there, it's Paul from Wicked Acorn. Last weekend we went to the Knutsford Royal May Day, the first one we've been to since 2018. We missed a whole bunch because of, but this year, 2022, it's back in all its glory. Now this has to be one of the strangest things I've ever seen. I can't see this without thinking of Cousin It from the Addams Family. It's a Jack in the Green. He dances at the head of the parade. Back in the day, he was often noisy and drunk. The Jack in the Green is a man who covers himself in a framework decorated with green foliage, concealing his body. Looks like a walking tree. Jack in the Green is usually associated with chimney sweeps, although his chimney sweeps seem to be a little further behind him here in Knutsford today. One theory is that the Sweeps Guild would try to outdo other groups by dancing along with garlands. They hope to entice people watching the procession to give them coins as they pass by. Over the years, the amount of foliage increased to the point where he was completely covered. The character became known as Jack in the Green. May Day was a traditional holiday for chimney sweeps. It's sometimes known as Chimney Sweepers' Day. Jack in the Green is also linked to the Green Man, but the debate continues as to whether this is a modern connection or one that previously existed. May Day is one of the most curious celebrations to us foreigners. It explains so many references I've missed over the years. Now I get it. It's just a spring clean for the May Queen. I didn't know a May Queen was an actual thing. I didn't even know what a hedgerow was until I came here. But I don't know if the song Stairway to Heaven makes any more sense now that I know that. Somebody we missed this year is Edward Higgins, the notorious Knutsford Highwayman. If you want to learn more about him, check the description for a link to a video we did about him a while ago. And if you want to learn more about Knutsford, you can check out this book. The earliest May Day celebrations were the Floralia, the ancient Roman festival of Flora, the goddess of flowers. The first records of May Day in Britain are from the 14th century, with the Maypole going back to the 15th century. The first May Day celebration in Knutsford was on Monday the 2nd of May, 1864. Now it takes place every year on the first Saturday in May. The prefix royal was bestowed on the event in 1887 by Their Majesties King Edward VII and Queen Alexandra, then Princess and Princess of Wales. Along with Christmas, Cromwell also abolished May Day. It stayed that way until the Restoration in 1660. The 1st of May, 1707, was also the day the Act of Union came into effect, joining the kingdoms of England, Wales, and Scotland to form the Kingdom of Great Britain. If you've been watching Vikings Valhalla, you're familiar with King Canute. Knutsford may have been named after him. It's recorded in the Doomsday Book as Canute's Ford. After Canute led his army to victory against the King of Scotland and the Prince of Cumberland in 1017, legend has it that he forded the River Lily here in Knutsford. While he sat shaking the sand from his boots, a wedding party passed. The king shook the sand in front of them and wished them great joy together, with as many children as there were grains of sand. Maypole dancing is something I'd seen on TV when I was a kid, but I had no idea it was a tradition here. I think the kids I saw on TV were little Dutch girls in those funny looking wooden shoes. And Morris dancers, now that's a new one for me. These guys make the fish slap dance even funnier. Every 10 years in historic Knutsford, Cheshire, the Great Race takes place, exclusively for penny farthings. Riders and teams worldwide compete in an exciting 3-hour speed and distance competition. Another curious part of Knutsford May Day is sanding the streets. They make these lovely drawings and write sentiments with coloured sand on the pavement. Unfortunately, by the time we got there, people had set up their chairs on them to watch the parade. Sanding is done outside the May Queen and Crown Bearers' houses, and outside the Lord Eldon, the home of the first official May Queen.
maids, Will Scarlett, foresters, Lord Chamberlain and Judge, and yeomen of the guard. And the first landau conveys court ladies and train bearers. And the second one, maids of honour, Queen's train bearers. Then there's the Royal Falconer, Sword Bearer, Sceptre Bearer, Crown Bearer, Jack Cunningham, and the third landau conveys Knutsford Royal May Queen, Lily May Newall. And she probably thinks, at last, I'm going to be crowned Queen of May. It has been quite a long wait, and she's attended by ladies-in-waiting and pages, all escorted by our Royal May Day foot guards. I want to tell you a little bit about Jack Cunningham, who is crown bearer. He's in year 9 at Grange. He enjoys playing the saxophone and tenor saxophone in various music schools. And in his spare time he likes to row, spend time with friends and gaming, and in the summer playing cricket and top. I must tell you that when I looked at it quickly at first, I thought it said he'd like to spend time with his friends gambling. Fortunately, it was my mistake. He's been in the May Day celebration for 9 years. And it's the first year without his sister, who's sad about. She was the May Queen's lady in waiting last year.
The central symbol of the May Day celebrations is the Maypole. It may have pagan origins, a remnant of the Germanic reverence for sacred trees. Maypoles were erected simply as signs that the happy season of warmth and comfort had returned. They fell in and out of favor over the centuries, abolished for being too pagan or too Catholic. After a 2-year delay due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Lily May Newall finally had her wish come true. On the 7th of May 2022, she became the latest in line to become Knutsford's very own Royal May Queen. There were 2 older ladies sitting in front of me during the Maypole dance. No doubt they were May Day dancers themselves from a previous celebration. You could hear them woo and ah as the girls danced around, naming the moves and remarking how difficult this or that pattern was, and what a good job the girls were doing.